This video tells you how to create a one mark test using Themes app. So to create a multiple choice question, you can use forms. The user interface, everything looks like Google Forms itself, but a few light changes are there. So we see how to create forms in Themes app. So for that, let's open Themes app. In Themes app, you go to assignment and click on the plus symbol to create a test. So click on the plus symbol. Here you have three options: new assignment, new quiz, and from existing. So if you want to create a test using forms, then click on new quiz. So it will ask for which class you are going to post this quiz. So just select the class you want to post and click next. So in the next page you will have the forms. If you want to create a new quiz, just press on this new quiz. If you have already created forms in Themes, then those forms will be displayed here. As I have already created two forms, it is displayed here. If you have not created anything, it will be blank. Okay. So if you want to create new quiz, then click on new quiz and click any browser. Okay, the new form will be opened in a browser only. So click on the browser. So I am choosing Chrome. So once this gets created, just click, if you want to change the name, click on untitled quiz and may change the name whatever you want. Okay, so I am changing it as weekly test and using a trial word. Okay, and if you have any description, second revision, what trial test. So once you have made all these changes, just click add new. So in add new, the first option is choices. So you can create a multiple choice questions here. Okay, so just click on that option button, the first one. So once you create the first button, you will get the option to type the question. So here you can type the appearance, everything looks like Google Form itself, but slight changes are here. In Google Form, but already a default pre-template will be created and we can change that. Here it's directly going to questions itself. So just type the question what. So just type the question and type the answer. So type, so by default two options will be there. If you want to add one more option, you just keep on adding. Okay, now we have to going to type the answer. So I just use answer 1, answer 2, answer 3, answer 4. Answer 4. In Google Forms, if you want to choose the answer, you will have a separate option like answer key. But here such options are not there. For each one, you can see three options. So whenever you click the options, for each one you will have three options: delete and one chat icon and one tick icon. So if you feel that the first answer, the first option is correct, you just click this tick option. So that tick will be enabled and it will be marked as the correct answer. Okay, and at the bottom of this question you can see points here. You just click 1. If you want it as 1 mark, you mark it as 1. If it is a 2 mark question, mark is a 2. If more than one answer is correct, you can enable this multiple answer. If only one single answer is correct, you need not enable it one. Enable this one. Next one is you just click required. So in Google Form also the same thing is there. Required is there. No, the same way the student must attend all the. If you want students to attend all the questions, then this required button should be enabled. Next, click on this 3 dotted button. Here, if you want to shuffle the questions, then you can check this shuffle option. You have just created the first question. If you want to create second question, the same way you click the add new and you get the same option. Click the first option choices and type the question. So whatever question, the options you want, you just so type the answer. So next thing, we have to choose the answer, right? So just click on the text box of the answer and click the tick option. Just click on the tick. So that will be selected as the correct answer. Okay, so as we have already marked points and everything, the same thing will be updated to other questions also. So we need not change anything here. The whatever changes we made in the first question, the changes will be updated to next questions. Okay, so you just keep on adding. If you want to make descriptive questions, 3-mark question, 4-mark question, you can add here question, what is photosynthesis? The same way in Google Forms also the same thing is there. Here the students will answer. If you want to create such question, we can make, or else we can avoid such descriptive questions. So just you type add answer and you can type the answer here and go for next question. So once you have done or you have typed all the question, if you want to view it, you can preview. Just click on this I button, the first option, click on this and you can preview your answers. So and you can check whether what you have done is correct, right or wrong. So once you have done, if you want to make any other changes, you go to the settings. So just click this 3-dotted button here, go to settings. Here you can change the settings here. As usual, what all settings that were in Google Forms, that same thing is here also. So who can fill out this form? Only people in my organization can respond. If you want to record name, you have to enable this one response per person. So if you don't want the students to attend a second time, you can check this one. Options for respond, accept responses. You have to just click accept responses. And if you want to make a schedule, you can click start date and select the start date and end, start timing, end date and end timing. If you want shuffle the questions, you select shuffle questions. And the last option given here is a response receipt. Allow receipt for responses after submission. So you just click on allow receipt of responses after submission. So once you have made all these changes, you just click it outside. Here save buttons are not there, so we need not save here. So now you go back to your Teams app. So from the beginning you have to create. So same way you click plus symbol, new quiz, which class you want, you create the class. And see here the form that we have created has been added here, weekly test trial. So just click on this and click next. So it's better we create forms separately and then come back to assignment and add the form. Okay, or you can go to assignment and make new form, create a new form, and again you have to come back to Teams and you have to follow the step from the beginning. So the title that we have given there has been added here. The forms have been added here. For which team you want to send, that also has been added. If you want to add more classes, you can just keep on clicking the class. Okay, so those classes will be added to this. So you need not create a separate assignment for each class. So in single assignment we can create for more than one class. Same way you can create a start date and ending time, ending date and ending time here. Okay, due date, time due, time, date due, time due. And if you want this as assignment to be added into the students' calendar, you just click students and me. This one is to which channel you want to post. So if you want to post to a biology channel or maths channel, that channel will be displayed here. You can select the channel, and once you select the channel, the done button will be enabled and just keep press assignment. So that will be posted to student's account.